Listen, we have got our coffee cups ready and we hope you have too, because it's time for us to also have some fun with OUMA.
We love it. We're going to spread a little bit of love, push back against the cold in South Africa right now and warm up with some good, solid love and, I think, gratitude. Now, earlier this week, we asked you guys to share what the most generous thing anyone has ever done for you. And I think we expected an outpouring of love, but not quite to this extent. Reading through the comments, it made us really remember how much love and kindness does exist in the world, and we sometimes forget about that. So we thought it would be a great opportunity to share some of those stories with you guys. So I'm going to ask you straight off the bat here, because that's difficult. We live in a space where there is a lot of love and collaboration and sharing. Is there something that stands out for you that kind of set the benchmark for generosity?
There are a lot. I think most recently was I never carry cash with me. And you know, you go into a parking garage and then you can pay with your card, but every now and then some of these garages, the card facility does not work, or there is no card facility or ATM close by. And I've had a stranger behind me be like, oh, it's fine, I'll pay for your parking. To the point where it's happened to me, instead of getting frustrated with the person in front of you not being able to pay for their parking, why not, you know, step in and pay? And it's not a lot of money. It's like 9 Rand or 10 Rand at most sometimes. And just, you know, pay it forward by giving that or paying the person in front of you's parking.
Because it's quite a pressure point, and often silly little things like that can make or break your day, and you don't know what the person's going to be doing straight after that or what they've just been through.
And especially if the person is a mommy with little kids. I mean, the kid is throwing a meltdown, and all this mom wants to do is find the coin to pay that parking ticket and get home.
You've just hit the nail on the head for me. When we were stuck in Schiphol, when like the world's kind of travel industry just collapsed and we were stuck there in this madness, there was a security guard stepped up and saw me, and he came up to me and he was like, I have young children too, come with me. And this guy helped me organize a day visa. I'm sure he broke every international rule that in existence just to help another dad with 2 young kids in that situation. And that will stand out as probably one of the most generous things that anyone has ever done to me. So, brother, thank you so much wherever you are in the Netherlands right now. We love you. But let's put it to you guys as well. What is that generous thing? And we want to get through some of your comments and stories and connect to this, what seems like the most common thread of love and generosity that exists.
So, Jennifer kicks us off, and she says the most generous thing that someone did for me was to teach me self-love and to regain my strength and courage after being an emotionally abusive marriage.
Wow.
I am forever grateful and thankful, especially because now this wonderful person is my partner.
Oh, that is very special. That's where life just shows you things will work out. Mark's saying the most generous thing my sister has ever done for me was take care of my 1-year-old son and me while I was fighting COVID-19. Oh, there must be so many stories like this. I was at my deathbed and couldn't do anything by myself. My son needed so much care, and she stepped up to the situation. She is my hero. I love her so much. Hashtag more than a rusk indeed.
Oh my goodness, bringing all the emotions. Manju says, I'm 71, a bit very slow in crossing the road. While crossing, I lost my balance and I was on my knees. There was this mama selling nuts on the pavement. She quickly ran to pick me up. Yebo mama, did you get hurt? I said I was okay. She dusted my clothes and helped me cross the road. There are good Samaritans out there.
I just think of what it means for young people to see these kinds of acts of generosity. People not being forced to do something, but just doing it because that's right. That's what you should do. I absolutely love that. Jessica weighed in with this one. She said, good morning, team. The most generous thing anyone has done for me was back in 2013 when my mother was on radiation and chemo. Things were so bad for her, and one of the nurses she didn't even know in the uniform in Johannesburg, and Jen, okay, so she was in Johannesburg, Jen offered to be my mother's caregiver during this period, and you can imagine how tough that must have been. She took my mother in her house and would transport her here Monday to Friday to the hospital and back. That is massive. That is going so far above and beyond. Till today, she is like my second mother, as she's still in our lives. Hashtag more than a rusk.
We can keep this going all
Oh, please,
day.
can we do this every single day? Wow.
Every single day. That is
Sure.
incredible. And let's keep the love and generosity flowing. Now, to enter this week's competition with OUMA Rusks, tell us, what is the most generous thing anyone has ever done for you? You can share your story with us on Expresso's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram pages using that hashtag #MoreThanARusk, and one lucky person will win a very generous 2,000 Rand and an OUMA Rusks hamper. T's and C's can be found on our website. That's expressoshow.com.
Zoe, just in the spirit of generosity, I know yesterday was leg day, but can you reach over and
Leg
get me
day
a
was on
rusk?
Monday. I can't get up, Graham. I'm sitting so uncomfortably. I can't.
Can I do an
it's
act
leg
of
day.
generosity
Yes,
and fetch you
please.
a...
I'm like, I think you can see how uncomfortable I am on this couch.
All it needed was one lunge
you.
squat, Zoe. One lunge squat. Come on.
Quads are killing me today. Leg day was on Monday. Today is Wednesday. It's pure torture.
Oh, well, go and, even if it's something small like handing a rusk, go and do something generous for someone else.
So cool.
There is more in every dip with OUMA Rusks.